Hello everyone, this is the finale of What If Naruto and Hinata's love was tested, and I hope you guys enjoy this video and to like, to subscribe, to share, and check out the playlist, to see more comment down below. Now let's start the intro.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Join my membership, the perks are great. It's in the description. RECAP. Are you okay, Kimiko? Naruto asked. Yup, just fine. I think the heat has gotten to her head, Naruto-kun. Hinata whispered into Naruto's ear. Naruto nodded. Well, we're home, let's report to Tsunade-Barken. Naruto said happily. End recap. As Kimiko, Naruto, and Hinata headed towards Tsunade's office, Naruto and Hinata were getting awkward stares, mainly because Hinata was getting carried bridal style by the QB container. Some people gave them evil glares and some just smiled at them. They all finally reached Tsunade's office and Naruto knocked on the door really loud. Come in, DAMNET. Tsunade yelled angrily. They did as they were told and walked into her office, well except Hinata, who was still being carried bridal style. Naruto put Hinata down. Tsunade looked up from her pile of paperwork she was doing. Naruto. She yelled happily and ran up to him and glomped him. Tsunade-Barken, you're crushing my bones. Naruto said, gasping for air. Tsunade realized that she was squeezing him too hard and let go of him. So glad to see you're all back in almost perfect condition. Hinata, what the hell happened to you? I got attacked. What the hell does it look like? Hinata said grumpily. Naruto put his hand over her mouth to keep her quiet. Everything she said was muffled. Wow, someone's grumpy, and who is this young lady? Tsunade asked Naruto and Kimiko. This is Kimiko, the person we were protecting. She would like to know if she could hide out in Konoha for a while until she thinks it's safe to go back to her own country. Naruto said, switching his hands over Hinata's mouth and wiping his hand off. Geez, Hinata, don't lick me. All Hinata did was give him an evil glare. Naruto, why don't you go and take Hinata to the hospital? Tell Sakura that I sent you with Hinata. Tsunade said, grabbing her sake and drinking like 1/4 of the bottle right there. Right, Tsunade-Barken. Naruto said, picking Hinata up and throwing her over his shoulders. What about Kimiko? She'll talk to me about her living arrangements in Konoha. Tsunade said, and Naruto bowed to Tsunade before leaving. But before you saw Naruto leave, Hinata had her arms crossed over her chest and glared at nothing in particular. At the hospital, Sakura-chan. Naruto yelled out to Sakura. Sakura turned around and looked at Naruto and then saw who he was carrying. What the hell happened to Hinata? Hinata didn't get to finish, because Naruto put a hand over her mouth. She got attacked and she's a bit grumpy too. Naruto stated. Oh, Tsunade-Barken sent us here to have you help us. Alright, follow me to the room, but once we get there you have to put her on the bed and then wait outside till I get a prognosis. Sakura said, walking down the halls, and Naruto followed her. Prognosis? Naruto asked dumbly. It means a diagnosis, an analysis of her condition. Oh okay, I get it, sort of. Naruto said, kind of confused. Just forget it, Naruto, you would never get it in a million years. Even if you do get it, you'll never ever understand anything else. Hinata said cruelly. They all reached the room, and Naruto set Hinata in the bed and walked into the hallway and waited for Sakura. In the room with Sakura and Hinata. So Hinata, what's going on with you and Naruto? Sakura said, taking some of Hinata's B to test for L. We're going out, Hinata said, blushing a bit. Really? Sakura asked. Hinata just nodded. I'll be back in a couple of hours, you should get some sleep while you're waiting. I'll send Naruto in to keep you company. Alright, thanks Sakura. Hinata said, trying to get herself comfy inside the hospital beds. No problem, Hinata. Out in the hallway with Naruto. Naruto was waiting outside of the room patiently, waiting for the door to open. He was about half asleep when the door opened up. Sakura walked up to Naruto. Naruto, you can go in and keep Hinata busy for a couple of hours, but nothing like what a married couple would do, got that? Sakura said, winking at him knowingly. Sakura, I wasn't even thinking about that. Naruto said, blushing. He didn't suspect that she knew they were going out. Oh yeah, and Naruto, if you hurt Hinata, I will be more than happy to kill you. Sakura said, smiling sweetly at him. Right Sakura, how'd you know? Naruto didn't finish his sentence, Sakura finished it for him. How'd I know that you and Hinata were going out? Well, that's simple, I asked Hinata. Sakura said simply. Oh, okay, thanks Sakura-san. Naruto said, walking into the room Hinata was in, which was all white and kind of stuffy. Sakura went down the hall and sort of disappeared. Hey Hinata-chan. Hey Naruto-kun. Hinata said in a sweet, yet tired, voice. Hinata-chan, you seem really tired, why don't you try and get some sleep? Naruto asked Hinata, a bit worried about her. Okay, but you promise you'll be here when I wake up? Hinata asked with a little blush on her face. Naruto grabbed her hand and kissed it. I'll be right here when you wake up, so don't worry. Naruto said sweetly and keeping a hold of her hand. Thank you Naruto-kun, Hinata said, and then she fell into a deep sleep. With Sakura and the B results for Hinata. Oh no, Sakura said as she got the results. The results were not good, it showed that Hinata had a very S poison inside her system. Sakura ran down the halls yelling at a couple of nurses to come with her and told the person at the front of the desk to call Tsunade. Back with Naruto and Hinata. Naruto was watching Hinata sleep and noticed something wrong, her hands were getting cold and clammy and she was sweating like crazy. Hinata-chan. Naruto yelled. And then Sakura and some nurses rushed in there and pushed Naruto out of the way. Naruto, get out, we'll handle this right now. Sakura demanded to Naruto. Naruto just nodded his head and walked out in the hall waiting for them to be done with whatever they were doing. Hinata, just be alright, please, I can't live without you. Was what Naruto was thinking the whole time that he waited. An hour passed and he didn't hear any news from Sakura about Hinata's condition and what was happening. In fact, she was still inside the hospital room doing whatever she was doing, and then finally the door opened, all the nurses walked out of the room and down the halls to different areas. And then once all the nurses were out, Sakura came out sweating and all that junk. Sakura-san, is Hinata-chan okay? Naruto asked, really concerned. Sakura decided to play a little trick on him, just because. I'm sorry Naruto, but. Sakura was trying to act all serious, but Shang Naruto's expression was hilarious and she just couldn't hold in the laughter and started busting up laughing right in the hallway. Some other medical ninjas, doctors, and nurses looked at her like she just escaped the loony bin. She started to stop laughing and once she got her laughing under control she stated to Naruto to clear everything up. She's fine, she's perfectly fine now, she had a bit of poison in her body, that caused that reaction that you saw, she's awake now and so much better, you can go in and see her now. Thank you Sakura-san, Naruto said walking into the hospital room where Hinata was. When he walked inside he saw Hinata sitting in the bed with her palm on her chin and staring out the window. Am I interrupting anything? Naruto-kun, Hinata said when she looked over to the door and saw him. I thought you left me, because when I woke up you weren't here. Hinata said, forcing down tears. It's alright, I told you I wouldn't leave you, I had to leave the room, because Sakura told me to. Naruto said walking up to Hinata. Hinata lunged at him and started crying. Oh, come on Hinata-chan, what's wrong, why are you crying? Naruto asked Hinata while he hugged her in a tight hug. And Naruto, they called my dad and they told him that I was in the hospital. She said in between sobs. Is that bad? Naruto asked, wondering why she was crying about that. Yes. He told me that Hinata couldn't finish her sentence and then just started crying even more. What's wrong Hinata-chan, what did he do? Naruto said, rubbing her back trying to calm her down. Last time I went home after staying in the hospital for a few days my father came up to me and called me a weakling and abused me. Hinata said, crying into Naruto's chest. Naruto squeezed her tighter into his. Don't worry Hinata-chan, I won't let that happen to you again. Just so that you won't get abused by you bastard of a father, you can live with me. He said, smiling down at her. Now you know why I hate hospitals now. Hinata said, starting to not cry anymore. Yeah I do. Naruto said, looking down at her. Naruto and Hinata were talking to each other when Sakura came in. Hinata-san, you're able to leave the hospital and check out before you leave, okay? Hinata just nodded. Thank you Sakura-san, said Hinata as she got up off the bed, Naruto standing next to her. Sakura walked out the door and down the hallway. Hinata and Naruto walked out of the hospital room and down the hallway in the opposite direction as Sakura, and then they walked to the receptionist desk and checked out of the hospital. Hinata sighed deeply. Don't worry, Hinata-chan, just go upstairs and get your stuff and come back outside and we'll start walking to my house. Naruto said as if it was the easiest thing in the world. I don't think it would be as easy as that, Naruto-kun. Hinata said, sighing again. Sure it will, Naruto said, trying to cheer Hinata up. Whatever, Hinata said, giving up. At the Hyuga compound. I'll be right back, Naruto-kun. Hinata said, walking inside the compound and into the huge mansion beyond the gate. Hinata started walking up the stairs when she was stopped by her so-called father. Where the hell do you think you're going? Hiashi, her father, asked Hinata. What does it matter to you? Hinata retorted back, trying not to show fear. Because I am your father and I intend to know where my daughter is going. Hiashi stated. Hinata walked down the stairs to the first floor again. Yeah, you're a real father that doesn't even care about his daughter, that tells her she's weak and her little sister can surpass her, that whenever she gets out of the hospital she just goes straight back there, because their father beat him even worse than what they were in battle. Yeah, you're my father. Ha, that's a laugh, you're more like a torturer. I hate you. I hate this stupid place, all because of you. Hinata screamed at Hiashi. Hiashi seemed like he was unscathed with all this yelling. See, you are a worthless piece of s. Hiashi stated. This just pissed Hinata off more. She stood up shakily and looked straight at him with so much hate in her eyes Hiashi was taken aback. Don't call me a worthless piece of s, if you do, you'll never live to see the next day, or speak ever again. Hinata said. Oh really, and who's going to stop me from saying that? You, I suppose. Don't make me laugh. He said, concealing a grin. Hinata ran at Hiashi and punched him in his stomach with all her force. He doubled over and started spitting up stomach acid. Now who's the weakling, huh? Hinata said, spitting on Hiashi. Hiashi grabbed Hinata's leg and pulled her down to the ground. You little bee. Hiashi stated, pulling Hinata's hair. Hinata screamed in pain, so loud that Naruto could hear it outside of the gates. Naruto ran into the room and saw Hiashi stepping on Hinata's back, and Hinata groaning in pain. Who the F are you and what the F do you want? Hiashi yelled. I'm your worst nightmare and I want you to get off of Hinata-chan right this F minute, or US. Naruto said with venom. You want me to listen to you, ha? That's funnier than my daughter saying she's not weak. Hiashi retorted back to Naruto. She's not weak, she's a very strong kunoichi, not that you would know, because you never pay attention to her, you're not a father, you're an abuser, you don't even know what it's like to love, do you? Naruto yelled at Hiashi. Why the hell would I want to love that thing? Hiashi stated, pointing down at Hinata. Hinata felt tears start streaming out of her eyes at what her father said and also with the pressure of Hiashi's foot deepen. Bastard. Naruto yelled and knocked Hiashi out with one simple hit in the nerve of the N. Come on Hinata, get up and go get some clothes and stuff that you need. Alright, Hinata said, shaking. She pushed up her arms and lifted her body off the ground, got up on her knees and finally stood. She started to walk up the stairs into her room. She stopped when she saw Hanabi. Oni-chan, are you leaving? Hanabi asked her older sister. Hi, I can't stay here anymore, alls I do is get beaten, I can't take it anymore, I'm sorry, but I will visit you, and you do have my cell phone number, so you could call me any time, Hinata said, bending down to Hanabi's size and hugged her little sister tight. Opening parenthesis. Okay Oni-chan, you have to promise me though that where you're staying you're going to be safe. Hanabi said, hold back tears and hugging her sister tight. Don't worry, I'll be safer than ever, I promise. Hinata said, giving Hanabi a tight squeeze and then let go of her and walked into her room and grabbed some clothes and other things. She left her room and walked down the hall to the stairs. She passed Hanabi's room on the way and Hinata heard her crying. Hinata paused for a minute and then walked down the stairs back down to Naruto. You ready to go? Naruto asked. Hinata just nodded and they headed out of the house and headed down the street to Naruto's apartment. Naruto and Hinata arrived at Naruto's apartment. Naruto pulled out a key and unlocked the door to the apartment. Naruto opened the door for Hinata and she walked into the apartment. It was actually fairly clean knowing he lived alone. The only thing that was dirty was the kitchen, due to all the empty instant ramen noodles cups. Naruto set Hinata's bags down in the living room. Are you sure I can live with you? I mean, I don't want to be a burden or anything. Hinata said as she turned towards him. It's no problem, here'll let you pick out your room. Naruto said, grabbing her hand and dragging her down the hallway. He opened the first room and walked into it with Hinata trailing behind him. The room had B-red walls and a B-red carpet to match. The bed was queen size and had a comforter that matched the walls and carpet. There was a door that led into a huge walk-through closet. Could I see the other room please? Hinata said, not liking the color of the room. Sure, but the other room is smaller. Naruto said. That'd be fine, I don't mind. Hinata said as Naruto led her out of the first room. They walked down the hallway a few steps and came encounter with another door. Naruto opened it and walked inside. Hinata trailed behind yet again, and when she entered she looked around the room. I'll take this room. You sure you don't want the other one? Naruto asked, staring at her. Hi. Hinata said happily. The room had lavender walls and lavender carpet. The bed comforter is the same color as the walls and carpet. She had a door leading into the closet. The closet wasn't as big as the other one, but hey, Hinata doesn't need a lot of space. Okay, I'll go get your stuff out of the living room and bring them in here. Naruto said as he was turning out of the room. Thank you, Naruto-kun. Hinata said as she stared at the room. A minute passed and Naruto walked into the room with Hinata's bags. Here you go, Naruto said to Hinata, who turned around and smiled at Naruto. I wish she would smile like that all the time. Naruto thought. Thank you so very much, Naruto-kun. Hinata said, hugging him. Naruto hugged her back, which kind of surprised Hinata. It's no problem, Hinata-chan. Naruto said to her. Hinata smiled into his chest. Do you want to go get dinner? Sure, Naruto-kun. Hinata stated. And Naruto, this is the most expensive restaurant, in town. Can we go someplace else? Hinata said, shocked at the restaurant they were about to enter. No way, I made reservations like a month ago for this place. Naruto stated, nearly dragging Hinata into the restaurant. Why you did? Hinata said, stumbling over her words as she was dragged into the expensive restaurant. Yeah, I planned to take you out to dinner before I came back. Ero-sanin helped me realize my feelings for you. Naruto said as they entered the restaurant. Hinata was blushing a dark, and I do mean dark red. The restaurant had red carpet and red walls with red hanging lights. There were two doors in the back. Above one door it said in and the other door said out. Waiters and waitresses were entering and exiting the doors that said in and out. There was a sign in the far right of the restaurant that said restrooms and was pointing down the hallway. Hinata took in a breath at this sight. She never seen such a nice restaurant. Do you have reservations? The host at the podium asked. Yes, it should be under Uzumaki, Naruto. Naruto said. Or, yes, right this way, Mr. Uzumaki. The host said, grabbing two menus and walking near the middle of the room to a table of two. Naruto and Hinata were following the host. Here you are. The host then bowed and left after he put down the menus. Here you are, Naruto said, pulling a seat out. Hinata sat down and Naruto pushed in the chair. He went to the other side of the table and pulled out his seat and sat down. Opening parenthesis. Naruto-kun, I'll be right back, I have to use the restroom. Hinata said, scooting back her chair. Alright, Hinata-chan. Naruto stated. Once Hinata was down the hall, Naruto got up and walked up to a waiter, whispered something in his ear, gave him something, and a $20 bill. Naruto then headed back to the seat and sat down, right when Hinata was coming out of the bathroom. Hinata was walking over to her seat, and before she could pull out her seat, Naruto was already up and pulled out her chair. Naruto-kun, you don't have to do that. Hinata said, blushing, and sat down, and Naruto pushed in her chair. Sure I do, it's only what a man should do for a lady. Naruto said, sitting back into his chair. Oh okay, Hinata said, opening up her menu. A few minutes passed and the waiter that Naruto slipped the money to walked up to the two. What will you be having this evening? The waiter asked, turned towards Naruto. I will be having the tri-tip steak, and to drink water will be just fine. Naruto said. He then handed the waiter the menu. The waiter then turned to Hinata. And what will you be having, miss? The waiter asked. I'll have the same as him. Hinata said, and she handed him the menu as well. All right, and your tri-tip comes with a side of soup or a salad, what will you have? The waiter asked Hinata first this time. I'll have a salad with ranch dressing, please. Hinata stated. And you, sir? The waiter asked after he wrote everything that they ordered down. I'll have the soup. Naruto stated. Would you like potato, chicken, or beef soup? The waiter asked. I'll take the chicken please. Naruto said. Alright, your order will be out in a few minutes. The waiter turned on his heel and walked into the door that said in. Naruto-kun, why did you bring me here? Hinata asked after a few minutes of silence. To eat, Naruto stated nonchalantly. Okay. Hinata said and went back to staring at the table. A few more minutes passed and the waiter comes back with their soup and salad. Thank you. Hinata said and poked her fork into her salad and started eating it. Thanks, Naruto said and dipped his spoon into his soup. Enjoy, the waiter said and started walking away to another table. We will, Naruto stated. Naruto started staring at Hinata, who was staring at her food while she was eating her salad. Hinata, feeling Naruto's eyes on her, lifted her head. May I help you? Hinata asked, noting his stares. Yeah, how come you don't smile like you did in your room more often? Naruto asked after taking a sip from his soup. Tea that? I don't know, I normally don't have things to be that happy for. Hinata said, staring back at her food and forking it, then picked the piece that she forked and put it in her mouth. Do you think that will change soon? Naruto asked. Maybe, I don't know. Hinata said, eating her salad. After a few minutes both Hinata and Naruto were done with their appetizers. A few more minutes later and the waiter came back with the tri-tip. He set down the plates and took their appetizer plates. Thank you, Naruto and Hinata stated in unison. The waiter went back to the kitchen and went back to giving people's food and getting their orders. Hinata was staring at a wall, not even paying attention to her food. Hey Hinata-chan, are you going to eat your tri-tip? Naruto asked her. Huh? Hinata asked, jerking her head from the wall to face Naruto. What did you say? I asked if you were going to eat your tri-tip. Naruto stated again. Yeah, Hinata said, and then she looked down at her food and saw something silver and shiny on her meat. Hinata gasped, picking it up, surprised at how pretty it was. What's this, Naruto? Naruto grabbed the ring and got down on his knee. Hinata, will you marry me? Yes, she said and hugged him with tears of happiness in her eyes. Opening parenthesis. -6 years later, Naruto and Hinata were married 3 months after Naruto proposed to Hinata, so Hinata was now Hinata Uzumaki, and the mother of 2 young twins. Nagi, stop hitting your sister. Naruto yelled to his son. But, she hit me first. Nagi, Hinata and Naruto's son said. Nagi is a 5 years old, same with his fraternal twin Tami. Nagi is the energetic one that always gets in trouble. He may be trouble, but you could never resist his cute face. He's got the Hyuga eyes, and so does his sister, but he has navy blue hair and she has blonde hair. Tami is the brains of the two and Nagi is the bronze. Naruto always tells Nagi not to underestimate Tami, because she could become stronger than him someday. No, you hit me first, you big head. Tami said. Alright, enough fighting you two. Hinata said, coming out of the kitchen. But Mom, Tami started but then got cut off. I don't care, now it's time to go to bed. Hinata said. Alright Mom. Tami and Nagi said in unison. Get out of my head, Tami. Nagi said. I'm not in your head, you're in mine. Tami said, arguing to Nagi. I am not, you are. Nagi argued back. Am not, you are. Tami argued back, tackling him, and they started wrestling. Naruto grabbed both of them by the waists and picked them up like that, a daily routine for him. Alright, enough, time for bed. Naruto said, brining them to their rooms. After he said goodnight to them, he shut the door and walked back into the living room where his wife was laying on the couch. Naruto got on top of Hinata. I love it when the kids go to sleep. Me too. Hinata said, giggling, but instantly stopped. What's wrong? Naruto asked Hinata. Naruto, I'm pregnant again. Hinata said. Oh boy, we're going to have a terrible 3, how far along are you? 4 months. Hinata said. No wonder why you've been sick in the morning and been getting bigger. Hinata hit him on the shoulder. Also, it's not just one child. Hinata said. You mean another set of twins? Naruto asked. Hinata nodded her head. Well, as long as we have each other we can get through this with a fighting 4, right? Right. Hinata said. Well then, I can't wait. Naruto said. That will be all for this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below for more videos. Goodbye.